In a country where beauty and danger often coexist in uneasy silence, Valeria Marquez was carving out her own space. She was 23, ambitious and confident, and unapologetically visible. On TikTok, her videos showed the life of a young woman who lived her life to the fullest, sharing laughter with her friends, behind-the-scenes peeks at her beauty salon, and heartfelt advice for women chasing independence. She was more than just an influencer. She was an entrepreneur, a daughter, and somebody's friend. She was in many ways a symbol of modern Mexican womanhood, fierce, driven, and full of hope. But on May 13th in 2025, in a quiet beauty salon, the very space she had built to empower herself and others, saw Valeria gunned down in broad daylight whilst live streaming to her followers. One moment she was speaking to the camera, sharing her routine with ease. The next, her life was violently and irreversibly taken. Valeria's murder wasn't random, and it wasn't just another crime statistic. It was a reflection of a country in crisis, a place where a woman's success, visibility, or even basic independence can be seen as a threat and gazed upon with jealousy. This is not just a story of a tragic death. It's a story about presence, power, and the cost of being seen. This is the story of Valeria Marquez. Valeria Marquez was a 23-year-old Mexican model, entrepreneur, and social media influencer from Guadalajara. Born on February 23, 2002, she gained prominence through her engaging beauty content on platforms like TikTok and Instagram. Valeria was also the owner of a small beauty salon located in the area. Her passion for beauty and fashion was evident from such a young age. She began her journey into the beauty industry as a model and soon achieved recognition by winning a beauty pageant in 2021. Now, it goes without saying this accolade boosted her visibility and further cemented her credibility in the beauty community. Demonstrating her entrepreneurial spirit further was soon when Valeria opened her salon called Blossom the Beauty Lounge. The salon was sort of her physical extension of her online brand, offering beauty services and serving as a backdrop to match with her content along with her best friends Erica and Viviana. May 13th started like any other day. Valeria was at the salon working alongside her longtime friend Erica and was streaming on TikTok to talk to her friends about her day and her plans. Just as she was getting tired of being on live, she said she was about to jump off and leave for the day.
Ya me voy, chiquillas.
But her best friend Viviana told her to stay for a bit longer. She was sending her a big, expensive gift. Valeria was confused. She didn't understand why, but it was her best friend. And of course she would wait for her gift, as, after all, this is her best friend and she's putting all the effort to spoil her. As the wait continues on live, that's when the first delivery man comes and brings a bag of Starbucks. Valeria seems a bit put off after speaking to the driver and taking the order, but happily gets out the drink and takes it. After the driver leaves, she talks with Erica, asking, was that a proper delivery driver? She wasn't sure. All the while she's getting tired and bored of waiting around the salon. Viviana is blowing up her phone, texting her, telling her it will be there soon, just wait a little bit longer.
Ya me voy. Después mañana no creo que les grabe live, entonces va a ser otro día. A que me espere, dice la Vivian, que porque quiere ver mi cara. ¡Rápido, pendeja, que me tengo que ir!
Then, a while later, the second driver shows up asking for Valeria, and he hands her a gift. It's a suckling pig, which isn't an expensive gift, but nonetheless, Valeria is so excited to receive it, and you can see the pure joy and excitement as she clutched this cute suckling pig. Moments later, a man pulls up on a motorcycle. As he pulls up and walks into the salon, he shoots Valeria 3 times. The last shot, execution style. With over 7,500 people watching the live, their screens are frozen. Wait, is this real? What just happened? They watch helplessly as Valeria's life slips away. Then, the live is quickly ended. The internet descends into chaos, with many heartbroken, some desperately wanting to believe this isn't true. But within hours, the crime is also confirmed by the media. Valeria has been murdered in her own salon. As the case is ongoing, no one has been arrested officially and we have no statements. But there were many that think that this doesn't sit right with them, and people are already noticing the evidence is piling up. First was Valeria herself had made some unsettling remarks during the live, which even felt like an eerie premonition. She had said she had a pain in her head, like a headache.
Esta casa. Me dolió la cabeza. Me está doliendo aquí. Ay, alguien trae mi monito vudú. Quítenme, porque me está doliendo aquí, por favor. Quítenmelo de aquí porque me duele.
Then she had also seemed on edge. Her eyes kept darting around as if she didn't feel safe. She also said, "I feel like someone is going to try and kill me or set me up."
Güey, a lo mejor me iban a matar, güey.
No, era un regalo, pero no sabía que estaba, no era como transparente. Y
Un
te
regalo costoso.
Y aparte...
En una hora regreso. ¿Y en qué venía? ¿En moto?
This rang alarm bells for many of her fans, but despite this, Valeria never followed her gut and continued to wait. Why? Because of her best friend. You see, her best friend Viviana had been texting her the whole time. The second she said she wanted to leave, her best friend had been blowing up her messages and told her she had to stay for just a bit longer, as if she was somewhat stalling for time. She told her to wait, don't leave the salon, a gift was coming for her. Valeria said on the live that she asked her what she was sending, and it was something really expensive and was coming in a big black box for her. Now, I see a lot of speculation saying she should have trusted her gut, but that was her best friend, someone she thought of as a sister. She probably didn't think someone she loved and that she thought loved her could be capable of harming her. I think most people in this situation would have stayed and waited. The normal mind does not go to, "Oh yeah, she's stalling to kill me." After each gift, she messaged Viviana telling her what had come and if she could go now. But after the suckling pig, it was Viviana that told her she had one final gift coming for her, the really big expensive one that she couldn't miss. The whole interaction sent online sleuths into a frenzy. For me, I 100% believed she was stalling for time, but like many others, I think this is far more insidious. The first time the delivery driver came, he didn't seem to know which one was Valeria. This what led many to think that the suckling pig was way more than just stalling for time. It was her Judas kiss. Have you ever heard of a Judas kiss before? Well, I'll tell you. A Judas kiss is a betrayal by someone who appears to be a friend, especially one that is delivered with an act of affection or loyalty, like a kiss. And not just that, far beyond it, it was an identifier, a way to identify which of the women in the salon was Valeria. So when the hit was carried out, it would be the best way to kill her, swiftly and accurately. With both the pig and the bright pink drink, there was no mistaking who in that salon she was. Then you have how the live ended. Within minutes, whilst Valeria was still slumped over, you soon see the phone picked up and the face of a woman as she is emotionless and turns off the live. Who is the face? Well, it's been connected to another woman, Erica, another best friend who works at the salon alongside Valeria. Now, if it was your friend who had just been killed, you'd be distraught and probably run to your friend's aid. This woman didn't. Her first instinct was to stop the broadcast of the crime. Why? So no more evidence could be filmed? No proof that would implicate her as an accomplice? Now, yes, that sound was off, but there was nothing in that woman's eyes. No urgency, no fear, no tears, no panic, just the cold, hard gaze of someone who had expected this and was covering up her tracks. But that's just my opinion and not a proven fact. Yet. Even more chilling is the text messages which have been leaked, which many claim to be in text between Viviana and Erica. They read, Person 1. Everything has to go well. Do you understand? You don't know the trouble you're going to be in if it doesn't go as planned. Person 2. Oh, Vivi, I'm scared. If something happens to me. Person 1. Nothing will happen to you. Just make sure you're not next to Val when they arrive. Turn off your phone when they get there. Person 2. Okay, I trust you, but I'm scared of all of this. Now, reading these texts, if these texts are later confirmed in a court of law, this is pretty damning and only further proves that these two were complicit in the murder of Valeria. But then there's the question, why? Well, many theories have come forward. One theory is that they were hired by Valeria's alleged ex, Al R. He is a leader of one of the local cartel gangs, and the media describes him as one of the most violent and dangerous men in the country. Now, the media is confirming their relationship, but we have no proof of this from Valeria herself. The media claims he would be jealous of all the attention she was getting, and this is why he employed her best friends to help set her up and end her life. Now, what kind of a sick man would do this over jealousy? Now, one thing to mention here is that Valeria had mentioned she had an ex-boyfriend who was stalking her and would not leave her alone. This led to her, before her death, stopping going out at all and becoming more introverted, spending more time at home or at the salon. If this was the ex she was talking about, I am personally not surprised she was terrified. His reputation alone is, well, terrifying. Still, the question rings out. Why? Why would her best friend, the one she thought was her sister, do this to her? I mean, moments before her death, when she had got the suckling pig, Valeria was exclaiming how much she loved Viviana and joked about wanting to be her girlfriend because she felt the love was so pure. Why would she do this? Well, many online speculations have, of course, sprung up. The first being jealousy. She was jealous and envious of not only the love she got online, but the life Valeria alone had built for herself. She wasn't just a social media sensation, but she had also built a flourishing business against all odds in her life. She couldn't stand it and wanted that life for herself. Many have even noticed now she's changed her name to Barbie, which was what Valeria was referred to the day after she passed. And now we also have her posting pictures, which are scarily similar to the kind Valeria posted, including the clothes, the pose, the makeup. For me, I can't understand it, but I just can't fathom being so personally jealous it would drive me to murder. But that's probably because I'm not a murderer. The second theory seems to be a plausible one. Al R brought her into it, with what I am very sure and some would say is a big payday to do it, both her and Erica, which would be quite likely. Some speculated that it could be due to him having something on her, or again, they circle back to the jealousy theory. For me, even if it was a payday, how could anyone do this? Valeria brought her friends along with her for any success she had. She would have done anything for her friends. And you could not bribe me with any amount to hurt someone I love. It just goes to show that enemies are potentially the ones closest to you. As of right now, the police really have not released much information on this case. We have heard from the locals that the salon has been shut down and sealed off since the murder. The most heartbreaking part of it is, from videos locals have taken, is Valeria's Starbucks. It's still sitting there in the salon, half drunk, never to be finished. Her blood is still also staining the table. I have to say, seeing it makes me so sad, and I keep replaying the video in my head every time, which seems to be happening with a lot of people online. All the police have said is that this will be investigated as a femicide. However, Mexico has never been the best at bringing justice to victims of femicide, let alone ones that potentially involve the cartel. Judging by videos too, there's a lot of evidence they have missed. One being the Starbucks order. They should have taken it into evidence and checked for prints, DNA, even cross-referencing with the store to see if they have evidence of the delivery driver who brought it to Valeria. But sadly still, the failure of the police, even at these early stages, is abundant. That cup needs to be taken into evidence. Secondly, Valeria's phone. Erica was seen with Valeria's phone as the police were inside investigating. Many have speculated about the amount of time she was alone with the phone. She could be deleting things and trying to tamper with evidence. Whilst Erica could potentially try this, no phone can ever be truly deleted and everything can be recovered. But they would need the phone in their custody first to do so. So where is her phone? That's also a question on everyone's lips. As for Viviana, she is a key suspect and she is yet to even be questioned. Both her and Erica need to be taken into custody and questioned. This as of yet has not happened, and with the cartel being potentially involved, how do we even know it will get that far? They have many people in their pockets and fear no one, let alone law enforcement. The only hope for justice for Valeria right now lies in the hands of Mexico's female president, Claudia. She has been taking on the cartel, and our only hope right now is she puts pressure on the entire police force to find the true killers involved in this case. The type of killers who would even send flowers to Valeria to her store saying sorry. Brazen as hell, if you ask me. For now, this is all we know. As I said, this case is very new and every day we have new evidence being found. Valeria is an unsettling reminder of how it's always those closest to us that are the ones most likely to hurt us, no matter how much we love them or we show them we love them. For now, we will have to keep her case in the spotlight. Keep talking about it. Don't let it turn cold. Demand justice for Valeria and answers as to how and why this even happened. We cannot let her be forgotten. Pray for her soul to be at peace whilst we campaign and advocate for the truth to come to light. That's all from me now, guys. Please do like and subscribe as I upload new videos weekly. Until next week, stay safe and I'll see you in the next one.